Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
There it is.
I had to unplug it
Yeah.
and plug it back in. I entered all the sounds because I thought everything went wrong. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties.
Okay, I'm muted again. Have fun.
We were just talking about you while you're gone.
Oh, were
I'm
you?
used to it. I can
Don't
handle it.
tell them the truth.
I can
Ben's the
handle it.
most unfair TM ever.
Oh yeah. And I knew, like I said, I thought about this for a long time, and I knew you guys would hate it. Soul Encounter. It's
I'm loving
okay.
it.
Let's get the bugs. Well, you haven't been hit yet, you little sneaky
He's
hat.
been you.
That's right.
Oh, Devil never gets hit.
Yes, I do. I fought her son. I almost died in that one.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So I know to stay back.
Okay, so I saw Whirlpool. We centered it out here in the darkness area. Try and pull her in. And
So,
let
like,
me
just-
copy its effects here and paste them.
If she enters by being pulled the
Jeez.
Guardian of Faith range, will she still get hit?
Yeah, the Guardian of Faith has what, a 15-foot reach?
10 feet, I think.
10, but it's a large
Yeah,
creature,
10.
so the 10 feet's pretty significant.
Yes.
You guys can all see it's alright, yeah. It's got a significant reach, so yeah, she'll have to make that save. Well, I don't know. Let's see, is your Guardian of Faith still here? Yes.
I tried to do it so it's like an inch away from the...
Moves to a
Error.
space within 10 feet. That does kind of mean voluntary, not involuntary.
Yeah, but it is kind of like radiant, I think.
It is. But the thing is whether it triggers. So I don't know. I'd probably
Yeah.
do like a dice roll and see if it works or not. We'll leave it up to the dice on that one. One of those things.
Alright.
Like I said, I'm not looking to have a total party kill here, but at the same time, I want the Shadow Black Dragon to be a challenge.
that it is.
Well, she's proved
It is more than a kind.
Well, if she just went out, you know, stepped out into the open and had you guys all hit her, she'd be dead already. So yeah, that's why I'm being more tricky and mean with her than I normally would be. And you've got, you know, Kragan and Dibble with lots of spells still. Haven't had a chance to really shine. Well, they haven't had a
I
chance.
am.
They
You
will.
see what I'm
They will.
doing?
Yep.
See, the problem is she's not showing herself for them to use. Well, that's not true. She is showing herself, but she like
Yeah,
kill
exactly.
you,
And that's
hide.
You need red
Shadow Dragons are specialists on hit and run. I learned that with Stoma. I've been having fun learning things. You know, a red dragon would just be out in the open, more so, but have lots of fire around to help. Anyway, so Dibble did control water, got a whirlpool going. One of these ambience is a little loud. This one I'm gonna turn down a little. Nope.
If it weren't for these bugs, I would stand there and try to opportunity attack her to stop moving, but it really
It's the buzz.
kills
that's
me.
all.
That one. That was a little
I
loud.
took so much damage from that.
Yeah, Leo kind of took that one on the nose. Okay, so we got control water out there from Dibble. And Leah has decided, screw you guys, I'm going home. Unbooks it. I'll leave her there just so she can see a little bit. Kragan, what do you do?
She's right there. To do a fireball, something.
Right where? What?
Here. She's supposed to be at least.
On her last turn, I didn't have her do a wisdom save against your compelled duel, did I?
I
She
lost
failed
the spell.
Even if she did, oh, it's gone. Okay. Never mind. Go ahead, Kragan.
And it's
gone
not an
after
end
her
of
turn.
turn.
God damn it. I hate it when I accidentally.
It's if she tries to leave the 30 feet range.
Well, it's gone now anyway, so yeah. She's where
Yeah.
she's at.
Krumnik's always in the way of my lasers. I don't know. Why you do this?
Does it pass through walls?
What? No, but if I were like, eh.
And
It's
there's
not a
this
coherent
tiny
beam
wall
of
here
light
anyways.
like a lightsaber. It's just a beam of light.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Where is it? There it is.
He's basically got a 1 million candle power spotlight in his palm.
Yeah. No.
Now we're talking.
No. No. I need to see the. That's really dumb.
Right.
Can I even put it in the darkness? Is it a point I
Right,
can see?
here.
It says a point in range, not a point I can see.
Yep. And like we were saying, Leo's light from Selenor goes along this line here. So if we center it anywhere along this line, it's legit.
Where's the center now? Crumlack in the way.
Well, it goes around corners, so if you center it on that line, it'll work.
Okay, let's do it like that.
Okay.
Where's the cookie? Oh, god damn it. Let's see what happens.
I thought it was only on a fumble on the Wild Magic Shenanigans.
No,
It's
on
not a crit.
I think on a 20,
Oh, alright. My mistake.
isn't it? I can.
I thought it was only a 1.
It's only on a 1.
I sure.
Because it's supposed to be
Tell me
bad
that
news.
it's there.
Always good news.
See, when I ran a campaign, I did it on a 20 or a 1.
Well, that's a 10% chance.
Exactly.
But there's
Wild
so many
Magic was fun.
Wild Magic. There's so many good results.
No, it's early in the morning. I can confuse things. That happens.
On a 1. She did make the
Magic
save,
is- that's 7.
so she
She
takes
used her
half.
legendary resistance.
No, she takes half, and she's in dim light, so she takes a further half. So 10.
Nah,
She'll take it.
that what? That's resistance though, right? And I ignore resistance?
It's not resistance. It's that she has an ability called Living Shadow, where she is somewhere and nowhere all at once. I know it's a weird thing. Let me click it and read it to you. While in dim light or darkness, the dragon has resistance to damage that isn't. Well, you know, force is one of them, but I'm not going to read them all off to you. Well, that's true. Yeah, ignores resistance. No, I agree with you. She would take the other 10 as well. That's not worth using a legendary resistance for. 10 damage. You hear the sandpaper on sandpaper of laughter.
Okay. Mm. She's not getting pulled into the whirlpool.
She hasn't had a turn yet.
Oh.
Whirlpool will start a turn, I believe.
I'm going to step back again.
How does it work with the magic missile? Like you fought it by accident?
Nah, I don't know. It didn't happen. I had a 20 and a 1, so I kind of messed up.
Oh, you're right, Devil. She would be pulled. Any creature or object in the water and within 25 feet of the vortex, which she is pulled 10 feet toward it. She has to make the athletics against her spell save DC to swim against the current. So she would be pulled 10 feet towards the center. So she is actually here.
And if she fails, she's taking that 15
There's no save.
damage over.
Oh,
If
is
she
there
does
more?
take
There's a save.
it's
Quick whirlpool for me again, because I only copied part of it.
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, if that's the case, I would have just shot my lightning laser thing there. Copy and paste.
Okay,
That's
there's
all.
there's the start the stern part. So she took no damage, but it says in the water within 25 feet is pulled 10 feet towards it. So that's the only part I did so far because she hasn't had a turn yet.
Okay.
So does the Guardian of Faith works as well?
It's forced movement, so no. The Guardian of Faith only works on voluntary movement.
But
Yeah.
that's what had happened before I did my thing, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
So in that case, I would have just shot my laser.
Okay, I'll
Yeah,
give her
that's
those
good.
20 hit points back. Shoot your laser. Con save. She passes. Takes half damage. Alright.
Don't forget to take your spell slot back.
I did already.
Okay.
When it says that line, is it actually... It says like any creature hostile to you that moves to space within 10 feet for the first time.
Yeah, the keyword there is
So
move.
force move.
It's whether
Yeah,
it's
so is it
voluntary or
force?
not. Yeah, it is. Because it's the same rules on how a mount can use a disengage to move the rider out of reach without provoking. It's the exact same rule. Because the mount is using the move action, the rider is being moved involuntarily, and therefore the rider does not provoke an opportunity attack when the mount disengages and moves away. It's the exact same rule.
Alright.
Okay, so I see the whirlpool stuff there. And what's the damage on that? It's 15 bludgeoning, but was it like 3d8 or something?
It's 2d8.
2d8, okay. Alright, have you roll that. 7 rounds left on Sunbeam. Selenor, go ahead.
One second. I'm waiting on a reply from my friend. Okay, then I'll say, Crumdack, get over here.
So, I'll use my ready to move, figuring he's doing something good.
I will reach out, and the three of us now can fly at a speed of 60. That means you, Leo.
Oh. Like the sound of that.
Alright.
And then I'm going to back up a little bit more. And how tall is the ceiling here?
10 feet. There in the atrium, maybe 15.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just going to go like 5 feet off.
Sure.
So that's it. I just want to be off the ground. Holy crap, I just realized I have almost no hit points left.
The strength save on the whirlpool was DC 15.
Yep.
Strength save. Alright. She fails that save and is caught in the whirlpool and takes, what, 2d8 damage? Bludgeoning?
It takes
9 bludgeoning. Alright, you see her writhing. She hates being in the light. You see her trying to withdraw from it and being pulled into the whirlpool. She hates it. And she's going to... She's going to cast a spell. You see, she says a few words of magic. It does say in the Dragons of Spellcaster section they only have to have a verbal component. She whispers a few things under her breath, glaring to the north at Selenor and Leo. And you see her eyes scanning, not even caring about Crumdack, but looking for Dibble. And suddenly
Who's not there?
disappears. Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, hey, doesn't she gotta make a con save to see if she can even cast, being she's getting beat up and tossed around in there?
That's why she cast it, because she's being beat up and tossed around. Oh, she has to, let's see. On a failed save, yep, she took the damage. Until the spell ends. Okay. So that's what she does.
Did she
and
move?
That is that. Hard to say.
I mean, not for my purposes, but for the Guardian of Faith.
No. Click Guardian of Faith again. Better tell you more accurately.
Oops. Wait, this. There. I mean, if it stays within its space and then starts to move, then it kind of moves to place within its reach for the first time on the turn.
Sure. Alright. Hard to say. You see the Guardian being on guard and holding its sword out, waving it, but you have no report. No dragon call of pain or anything otherwise. But the buzzing of insects now erupts here.
No.
Oh wait, she can't do that back to back, can she?
Nope,
Look.
she cannot. Because that's her layer action. She can't do the same layer action back to back, right?
Well, those are legendary actions. Let me look at layer actions.
Can't use the same effect 2 rounds in a row.
Alright. So the bugs are going to stay where they were. She's going to center the darkness. More like so. But I would say a recasting of it. Selenor, make another ability check because she's trying to overcome your daylight spell on Leo's armor.
Wouldn't she need to go against my spell save DC then?
Sure. What's your spell save DC?
Does even the Guardian need to see the
16.
creatures that moves inside?
16. Clicking it. Come on, roll 20. There it goes. Roll 20 worked. Was it a save to overcome, or is it just, it's a check, an ability check? Yep, she is unable with her darkness to overcome your daylight. Alright. That resolves that. Crumdat, go ahead. You guys can still see normally.
So would I have any clue where she is? Or
You can do a perception check as an action.
The Guardian of Faith just doesn't need to see something to attack it, right?
No,
What?
anything that enters its range gets attacked.
Oh,
there. I'm gonna fly out over here and
Don't go too far.
last time I seen it was about there. So I'm just gonna take a swing.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Trouble went to bed. Crumdeck takes wild swings. Here's a roar of pain as his hit connects between.
And I will swing it.
Yep.
And I realized I put the wrong symbol on me.
Oh,
That-
there it is. Okay. I was gonna say I saw it wildly, so reckless and disadvantage wash. So the first one did hit. And then the second one, of course, you dipped into the water and it dragged you a few feet. No effect there, but you grant further advantage, and obviously a miss.
Yeah. First time I put
Keeps the spell.
the readied action instead of the advantage one.
Yeah.
Well, at least I got her once.
Did she reappear?
Did not reappear.
Ooh, what kind of spell is that?
Is that it for Crumdeck?
Yes.
Okay, between your turn and hers, Crumdeck. She's going to use a legendary action. That is the wrench. And she's using 2 legendary actions to use. There it is. Wing attack. You feel a rush of wind around you as she beats her wings. She's trying to knock you away from her and then fly up to half her speed. And that will include a strength check to try and get away from the whirlpool. The spell, in case
That
you're
does
wondering,
mean she
was.
moves, right?
It does mean she moves, yes. The spell is greater invisibility.
Okay.
So she does get hit by Guardian of Faith. I mean, makes a save.
And
Oh, okay. So, yeah, it says right there. Crumdeck, make a dexterity save. That is a failed save, even with advantage. 12 bludgeoning damage. That's raw. I know you cut that in half. Roll the damage on the Guardian of Faith for Leo.
You
It does
don't
20
roll.
points automatically.
20.
Just 20. That's
He
right.
just needs to save make the DC 17 deck save.
Oh, okay. That's what she gets. I knew there was a thing there. She makes the save, deck save. Black dragons are good at deck saves.
okay.
Crumdeck, it was 12 bludgeoning and knocked prone. That means you drop into the water, so you're now waterborne. Okay, it's half on a failed save. Alright, so minus 10. Is there a damage type with a Guardian of Faith? It doesn't matter. She's in bright light. That's why she's getting away. She doesn't like bright light. Radiant. It's a good one anyway. Wing attack means she hits and then flies up to half her speed. Let's do that strength check. She makes.
Hold on a second. Let's try
Split
that
it.
again.
Do you have
Yeah.
to see the target for luck or not? You didn't, did you? That's right. We already talked about that. It's blind luck. Called blind luck.
Okay. See here.
But I get the opportunity attack.
Oh crap.
Maybe.
Oh well.
Yeah, no good there.
No good
I will
there.
give her a stealth check, but no advantage for, being invisible or anything. Just a raw stealth. And yeah, she's. What happens
Didn't
is.
you? Didn't Dibble still have the 8 he rolled earlier?
Uh-huh.
Couldn't he use that one?
So 8 just adds 10 hit points, right?
No, 8. He rolled an 8 earlier, but he used that.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he gave it to somebody.
Yeah,
But then-
luck
For
luck
her
is on the
save or
spot.
something.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what you're
thinking
seeing
of
is
the divination wizard thing.
you're seeing
Yeah,
half of
that's-
her is the thing. So you see her kind of withdrawing. Yeah, Crumdeck, you'd get an opportunity. You see her withdraw. No, she's invisible. That's the thing. She's
Did
just
the guardian disrupt her invisibility?
for 10 damage. Con check. No,
Hey, you can't have every
try it.
possible
gotta try it. I don't
advantage.
blame you guys for trying. She's good at dex. She's good at cons. A couple things she's good at. Turns out Whirlpool, strangely, even with a swim speed, she's not good at strength, and she runs like hell. So She
But since she's
is-
invisible, I can't swing.
Exactly. Because she's invisible, she can make a hide check as a bonus action if she's in dim light or darkness. And that's one of those things. Tell you what, you can roll your perception. We'll leave it up to the dice on your part to determine. What should I say? No. Gave you the chance. You do have a +1. But yeah, the D20 wasn't in your favor today.
Well, I got up to 12. No, 9. Wow, my math
9.
skills are.
They start to escape you at a certain hour, I know. But you guys have her on the run. Yep, Krumdak swooped in there, dips into the water, and that's the other thing. You went prone. Put that on you. And going prone while flying means you drop into the water like a rock. No falling damage, but yeah, all that together would mean you definitely don't get an opportunity attack. Okay. And she... Well, you're not sure. She may still be there. Leo. You would have seen from your visibility her wings flapping wildly and then her withdrawing northeast. Well, Leo's in trouble. Alright. Okay, that's Leo's action. Leo, you'll probably want to move to not be in the bugs. Just step like 5 feet back. Although I think I probably moved the bugs into you. I think you were already out of them. So I'll put them there. I think you were okay where you were. Yeah, I was gonna say that'd be tricky. That's a lot of walking for 1. For 2, Krumdak's underwater, so a lantern doesn't do well underwater. There's a lot of ins and outs going on there. I'd say you could do some of that, like going and getting the lantern if Kragan's okay with it. But beyond that, I'm not too sure. Put that lantern to front and move it out just a little bit. There we go.
Why?
Okay.
Didn't Krumdek get fly speed as well? Why is he in the water?
Because he was knocked prone by the wing attack. She flapped her wings. It is a knock prone effect. She basically beat feet to get the hell out of Dodge. She realized she was too much of a target and ran away. It took 2 of her legendary actions to do it too.
Okay, I missed that.
Okay. Okay, Kragan, are you okay with handing the lantern off to Leo? He is flying. He does have a fly speed, he's right. He
Sure.
wants to grab it and run with it. Okay. The lantern is now there.
Because it will reveal invisibility, that's why.
Yes, it totally is, yes. You guys have tools, huh? And she knows this too. Leo, you take 11 piercing damage for ending your turn in the buzzing insects. And Dibble, go ahead.
Okay, Dibble peeks out around the corner. She's running from a halfling? Then, let's see here. Obviously, I don't want my friends caught in a whirlpool. So I will change that from, since I heard the flapping, I assume she flew out of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it to a flood. So basically I'm going to raise the water and try to raise it all the way up to the ceiling so that she'll get trapped in it. Let's see here. So flood, how far can I raise the water
Dibble,
up?
make an intelligence nature check.
Make it raise up 20 feet. Okay, intelligence, nature check.
I'm gonna help you out here. Nope, go ahead. Raise it to the ceiling.
Okay.
Dibble's sure this will work.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll work. Okay, so trying to raise the water. Trust me, there's a reason for it. It's.
I'm sure you have tricks up your
I know
sleeve
they
too.
were swimming around. It was
Yeah.
swimming around, but as long as it's in the water, then I could
It's true too. Yeah.
Try and get it later. So
There are
that's,
things you can do.
yeah,
Selenor
yeah.
nudges you and says, "Hey,
So-
she can swim. She's in her natural habitat here." But yep,
Yeah. So
maybe Dibble
I'm
winks
like,
and nods and says, "I got a plan."
yeah, that's right. I'm like, I know she can
Take
swim.
away everything I can do.
Oh,
That
so
was
is that
a
what
rough
you're
weapon
saying?
recharge there.
Is that what you're saying? That I shouldn't do it because then you can't affect it?
Well, it's not like I can even see her anyway. No, do what you do. You be you, okay? As Blake used to say, you be you.
Oh, you know what? Better idea. This is what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to redirect the flow of water so that it runs along the ceiling back in our direction, in the opposite direction.
Oh wow. Okay.
So trying to push her back this way if she's flying high along the ceiling. So that's what I will do. And then
Just to see how strong the pull is, make a wisdom. That's your spellcasting ability modifier. Make a wisdom check.
okay.
Spellcasting check.
Uh,
Because she was
Terrible.
swimming with the current there.
yeah, trying to change the current. That's what I was trying to do.
Yep. That's why I had the dice decide. Okay.
Okay.
So you guys can see, you know, the waterfall is splashing down like here, and a fairly hard push in this direction to the south. And Dibble is doing a, you know, waving his arms, doing a windmill motion, trying to pull it back this way, but he's only got kind of a splash through here because the pull is so hard in this direction. It's worth a shot though, unless there's some save she needs to make.
It doesn't really say anything. The only thing that really you need to make a save against is the whirlpool. Everything else just kind of,
It's a thing.
as far as the
Yeah.
description, is just a thing. Like it says, like the flood is raise it up
Yeah.
20 feet.
That's why I'm having you make
water,
ability checks.
Redirect
Yeah.
flow.
Yeah, it gets pretty subjective, and I'm trying to be more accommodating with those, and that's why, you know, good news, bad news, she also gets accommodated. All right, Dibble, you gave it your best shot, but she seems to have slipped your grasp for the moment. What else do you do?
Let's see here. I guess I can, as a bonus action. No, that's not a bonus action thing, is it? Hang on it.
Get those coins out for a bonus action?
Yeah, I might as well, just in case she does come back around. I do want to kind of have them at the ready, so where it is? There it is. Okay. So
You
go
got
and
them
do
out.
that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
1 minute is 10 rounds?
Yeah.
That's plenty.
Yeah. So I would have had it up here. 1 second. When I came over here, let's see here. Range is what, 30 on it, right?
60.
60?
Yeah.
Okay. And I would have it all the way out.
1 minute is 10 rounds, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Totally is. Okay. Alright, I got your coins calculated.
There we go.
Alright, anything else,
No.
Dibble?
That's it for Dibble.
Alright. 9 rounds left on that. Kragan, what do you do?
I'm going to, I don't know what. Let's have a look. No dragon in sight.
Oh, question there. Sorry to kind of throw this out there. Since I changed the direction and the flow of the water, if he's actually in the water, it might not be enough to push him, but now he's not flying. He'd be doing his swim speed as opposed to flying speed.
Being knocked prone, he'd be in the water, but I will reduce his, well, he wouldn't have to make a save. Basically, he's treading water on the surface for Crumdack, yeah.
Right.
I kind of neutralize it. Yep. So you do that much
Okay.
at least. So he's not prone, treading water.
I'm just, well, I don't know. I yell at the others if they know where it is.
She vanished
Down,
into
downriver, I
invisibility.
think.
Well, when in doubt, like, so.
I assume you want to
can-
put it where you don't hit Crumdack.
Yeah.
Crumdack, you see a fireball erupt. Dip your head beneath the waves for just a moment, since the water is still where you're at for the moment. The waves roil and erupt around you, and nothing else happens.
No dragon crying or anything.
None whatsoever.
Oh. Well, that's one spell slot wasted. And I guess I'm done.
6 rounds on Sunbeam. Selenor.
I'd drink a healing potion.
Wise choice. Selenor looking a little worse for wear. His wounds begin to mend.
And I'm gonna back up a bit.
Yep. A little
Because
better.
I can do so. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. And she did darkness last round. Didn't really do much. The water where the pool is in front of you, Selenor, erupts out. And tries to grab you and draw you in. Click that pool. Oh, yep, nope, that all works. Strength save, Selenor.
I'm not on the ground.
20
It's
feet of
flying
such a
above.
pool. Oh, on the ground, you're correct. You see the water lapping out of the edges of the pool here. And you see it like withdraw again within the pool. And of course you can have a nice chuckle hovering in the air above. Good on you.
Yep.
Crumdack, what do you do?
How high is the ceiling in the area I'm in?
Where you're at, I'm gonna do it one more time. Probably do this a few more times. You got this picture here, so you got the water and then the ceiling and there's stalactites. However, that's just kind of a rough estimate. As you're looking southeast, it narrows down. Right here, it flattens out against this waterfall. You can tell the waterfall would pull you under, and you'd be underwater at that point, like the hallway above. It kind of narrows down to where it just hits the surface. Where you're at, 10 to 15 feet.
Okay. So.
It's a beautiful picture, man.
Mm-hmm.
I love that one. Yeah, it's perfect. That's the same one I used for Stoma.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
did some
will
research
just.
to find out that it was old. That her numbers weren't full dragon; they were half.
I will just go ahead and ready and. Oh, wrong one.
Okay.
There.
Yep.
Hope to see her soon.
Okay. As long as Dibble keeps the water flow going that way, you're breaking even where you're at, and you're good. I'm going to take that whirlpool
Oh,
aside.
I meant to. Yeah. He would fly up out of the water.
Oh, okay. All right. 5 feet up.
Yeah.
Sure. And then ready. I gotcha. And with Leo's light, you guys can see quite clearly. I'll go ahead. Well, I'm going to leave it there. But yeah, I don't have any line of sight blockage. With his light, you can see through it. Leo, what do you do?
Right, I try to move around with the lantern. Let's go here, 20 feet.
Okay. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna move the camera on you. Better here. I know it's hard to see through everything going on. There is a waterfall right along here,
Alright.
and so you can't see past the waterfall, and the top of the waterfall is right along the ceiling, right through here.
So with the lantern, I still see nothing.
You see nothing.
Lying around here. That was 20 feet. Let's use another 20. Do you see anything now?
And now what you're looking at through there, Leo, that's where the edge of the water would meet the ceiling. That's right along here. And there's another waterfall, you can tell by the sound. It splashes down to a lower depth. And you can't see anything beyond that. I know you can see things beyond that, but as a character, you wouldn't be able to see below that lip as the water rushes over another ledge.
Can't I go past it?
Yes, you can. Well, you'd have to dip in and it'd take an athletics check, which I'm sure you'll pass, but go and roll it. DC's like 10.
Alright.
There you good. Well, barely, but yeah. You see Leo splashing into the water and come back up. Well, maybe most of you don't see him come back up. And now, Leo, you see water rushing in this direction, and it also splits and goes in this direction. There are two ways to
So
go
I
from
still
here.
see nothing
Yes.
with the lantern?
And it would be about 10 feet below where you're at. It's a 30-foot drop. This waterfall right here is a 30-foot drop. And you could tell if you didn't have a fly speed, this would have been a bit more of a challenge. And the water rushes like so, and rushes like so. Two directions. You can see the lip of another waterfall here.
I don't think I want to go so deep alone. I guess I will come back and say I can't find a like shit. Wait, can't see nothing now. What's that? Oh, there's a weird thing going on here. With line of sight. Anyways, I'll tell the party that I can't find her even with the lantern. Anywhere near, please.
Right. Lantern with you. Let me give you
Dibble
Troll
yells out
lantern now.
at this.
as well.
Then let's just take her treasure hoard. She doesn't mind. Punch cover right it back.
We'll play Dibble.
I guess I'll take the defensive
Yep.
stance
Leo
close to
grasps
the
his weapon as a noise. When Dibble says that, a noise echoes through the cavern.
And I guess did they use an action? No. Then I'll bonus action stance and do it dodge as an action.
Okay. Okay. 11 piercing damage for ending your turn in the swarm of insects.
That's in the fuck.
Nope. You withdrew to that point.
What's the numbers on that one?
20 feet.
No, I mean the how many dice? Is
Oh,
this?
the damage?
Do-
3d6.
How
It was only 2d6 when it was Thoma, but you're fighting Mama now.
Oh god. Even with dodge action. Yeah. Anyways, I'm here.
Yep. No save as you come back in the bugs and they start crawling over you and under your armor, and into the face plate, into your mouth, into your ears, everything. Dibble.
Okay. Let's see here. Come back over. Let's see. Stupid bugs. Okay. And she is apparently missing. So I'll go here to the edge of, no, the edge of the bugs where I can see them. Let's see here. Continuing to have that water rush back in the opposite direction, but along the ceiling. I will attempt to have it come down on top of the bugs and try to basically extinguish or drown the bugs out. So if she's still in the water up there, I'm gonna try, push it harder and then have it kind of, trickle down on top of the, splash down on top of the bugs eventually. So I'm kind of trying to do two things at once.
Yeah, let's see how good you are at it.
Better, but
That was pretty good. Let's say you can draw the bugs back a little bit. The line would be more like along here.
Okay.
Because normally they'd spread, another 6 or 7 feet, but you splash them back into the water.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, if it gets it off of my buddies, that's fine. Let's see here. Let's see. I forgot. Is it a bonus action for me doing that, or is it an action to
I think
change?
it's an action. You can click it again. Control water. I think it's an action to switch. Well, you already had the one going.
Right.
Control water.
So.
A redirect flow.
Right. So I already had it on redirect flow. It was just I wanted to end there now instead of wherever I had it going.
Yeah, it does say here. I'll copy and paste it for you. As an action on your turn, you can repeat it or choose a different one. So you're repeating it. As your action, you're causing it more to focus on the bugs now, if that's what you want.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Then I guess I will have this move a little bit and just start swinging wildly in the darkness where I can't really see.
Sure.
So it's probably not gonna hit nothing, but why not?
Roll it.
Sure.
Disadvantage for blind.
Where is it? Here we go.
No hit.
Okay. All right. Now, because I'm redirecting the water to the ceiling, the floor should start to be getting ready to be exposed, right? Because I'm kind of doing like a reverse.
Yeah.
Like think like that picture is being flipped upside down.
Yeah.
So I'm really
I
figuring
see what you
that
mean.
just like how Skooma had his money hidden on the bottom of the water.
Yeah.
I figured probably doing the same thing. So I'm trying to expose it.
I agree with you. And from about here, like about 10 feet out,
Mhm.
you may be starting to expose down about 8 to 10 feet of the water as it then revolves back around and splashes down. I see what you mean. And Chromdack's above the water, so yeah, you can see from here to here, along this line,
Mhm.
it's just a cavern floor. Very wet, but you don't see any gold or anything. I don't know what your intent was there, but you don't see anything
Trying to
specific
like,
there.
okay, but yeah, like all the way down wherever, I'm trying to basically kind of like expose the floor bottom,
Okay.
as far down as I can.
Well, that will more depend
Basically.
on your check. You rolled a 12, so I give you the 10 feet.
Okay,
So it'd be up to kind of your check on that, because there's a lot of water, it's a heavy flow, and it's a strong flow. So we'll kind of depend that on your wisdom check each round as your action.
okay, but I mean,
If that's what you wanna do.
Okay, I guess I was kind of thinking because the effect of it, or the range of it, is like 100 feet, or actually 300-foot range.
Yeah, that's how far out you can affect. And so I was basing, because what you can't see is there's a waterfall right here that's feeding the water in. And so what you're doing is causing it, instead of flowing like so in this direction, you're pulling it up and splashing it back down through the ceiling here.
Okay,
That's what I'm looking at. You rolled the 12. So if you roll
Okay.
a little hotter, I can see a bit more of an impact.
Okay. Alright, that's fine. I'm really just trying to piss her off and make her think that we're, gonna get her treasure hoard and she's gonna
You
have
pissed
to
her off,
do
yeah.
something.
Yep. You talk about treasure hoard with the dragon. Yeah, you talking business now.
Mm-hmm.
And you heard the roar. It echoed. The whole kind of floor vibrates with her roar. But
Mhm.
you're not sure where she's
Can we
at.
perceive the direction? Like,
Nope. It would be coming beneath everyone's feet. You know how water kind of what's the word? It's not an echo when it goes
Yeah, I
through
get what you
water.
mean.
It's difficult
Yeah.
to discern direction, the vibration. She's definitely under the water though. All right, Kragan, what do you do?
Try to move anything. Okay, now it works. Couldn't move the roll 20 interface for some reason.
That's interesting.
Let's just put. Nah. Yes. Maybe. Yeah. Oh no, I can't do that. Damn it. I'm gonna go here. Blindly laser the water in that direction.
Okay. Click it again. Alright. You laser it very carefully right between Leo and Krumdak. Smacks against the far wall. Get no report. Is that where you end?
No, I'm gonna misty step back.
Okay. Alright. No insect damage. Very good.
No, I'm done.
Alright. No report. It's Eleanor.
Let's see here. I'm going to go hover right over the middle of the pool and ready in action. Hoping that the dragon will come out so I can shoot it.
Okay. Hopes have been answered as she erupts from the pool.
Mother bleepity bleepity bleep.
I had a bad feeling, that's why I moved forward.
Claws and bite. You were ready, Selenor, so you're ready to happens first.
Okay, well, in that case, I
Actually,
see her coming.
Actually, no. She had. Sorry to. Wow, I totally biffed that one. She cast greater invisibility, so let's give her a stealth check, because you'd see the water if she rolls
Yeah.
poorly. What's your passive?
16.
Nope, you don't see it. You'll see it afterwards, so you'll still get your ready, but it'll be after her attacks.
Damn you, James. Asking if somebody died.
She is quite good at stealth, and she's quite good in the water. And
you
now
do
you
have
guys
that
see
thing.
what the wells and all that was about. It's her method of moving about her dungeon, her lair. One bite and 2 claws. She comes out teeth first for Selenor. Advantage because you weren't aware of her, but the claws won't have advantage. Well, that's
Doesn't
it.
matter.
Oh, did that put you
That
down?
doesn't much matter.
You
No,
lived that one. You survived it.
no, but I just had this feeling.
You've got things on death saves anyway. You're the one who can handle it better than anyone else.
This is true.
There's the claw. There's the claw.
Oh, damn. So freaking close to being dropped.
What do you got left? Ooh, yeah, that is
2 hit
close.
points.
Well, for what it's worth, you survive it. You can, well, I'd say disadvantage, but you can tell she's coming out of the pool. So make your attack.
Okay. I can't. I'm trying to figure out what I can do here because I don't have a lot of options here. Okay.
She's within melee range.
I
for
can't
what it's
see
worth.
her,
Right.
so can't see her.
But
I
you've
mean,
got
I
a big
can't use
enough,
a
you've got a
targeted
good
spell.
enough idea of where she's at that I wouldn't say you're even suffering a blinded condition. If you're being bitten and clawed by a thing, you'd be able to just roll something and have not disadvantage on the attack.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try this because if I can hit her and drop her invisibility, it'll help the rest of them. So
Right.
I'll fire off some of those, and all of them effing missed. God dang it!
Yep. Selenor in a panic is flying up, shoots off a bunch of Eldritch Blasts, which slam against the sides of the pool. No report. And to make matters worse, Globe of Darkness appears there. Crumdack, it's your turn.
Seeing that commotion, I think Crumdack would assume that's where the dragon is. He's ready to fly to there. And continue on in. And I can't get to the center. Aiming to get close to about there.
Alright, let's see here. Let me measure something out. Okay. Wildly, I'm sure. Go ahead and start swinging.
Okay. Let me get rid of that. And there. So.
On the nose. And another hit. Half of 17 is 8. Alright. It's the same thing there, Crumdack. You're the one who's successfully hit once or twice. You hear this. A report of pain, but somehow your axe passes through. It's a strange thing.
Well, I don't have anything better to use, so. If my magic axe doesn't do much, then I'm out of options. Well, I guess that's that.
It's if you want mechanics, the special way of saying is that you hit, but while she's in dim light or darkness, like she is now, she has resistance to most damage types.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. She's like she is part of the shadow, so your axe passes through the shadow, but somehow still hits her physically. And it's magic, so it deals half damage. That's where I'm trying to say. It is still in effect. I don't want you to feel discouraged. She will use a legendary action at the end of your turn to tail and swipe and try to take out Selenor and his hated light. And she misses. No, you see her, Selenor. No, she's
do.
invisible.
No, she's invisible.
That's
That's
right.
a hit.
You don't see her. That is a hit.
That means I'm down.
Let's go quiet where Selenor is. You guys lose flight. And the daylight just lasts. It's not concentration.
Yeah.
So that stays.
No.
Well, that's what she was hoping to end. was her error in judgment. So let's take that off. Reddit's gone. That one. That one. And unfortunately, you guys hear a splash, a very small splash, as the corpse of Selenor, well, the body of Selenor splashes into the water. Leo, what do you do?
Well, my roll 20 died, so that's that. I hope it will
What's your
shut up
plan?
soon, but I think going there to help.
I can move you north with your lantern, if that's what you want.
Yeah.
Do you wanna-
As much as I
You want to dash?
can. I take already before I dodge? Like a take back the last section.
Or ready before a dodge?
Or the-
Dodge and ready are
Instead.
both in action.
Yeah, I mean instead of a dodge. But yeah, let's take it back. Never mind. I'll just dash at it. I just don't know what's the distance.
It took you 60 feet to catch up with Crumdack. It was a dash to catch up. Your light and the lantern together, Leo, were effective,
Yes.
and you have revealed the invisibility. You see Nervarine as she's biting and slashing and tail whacking at Selenor. You see him drop into the water just as you arrive, and she's receding back into the water with the body of Selenor. At the end of your turn, Leo,
Is
she will.
she my reach?
Well, it was a dash to get there. Do you have a
well-
bonus action or do something?
No, I'm saying that is she in my reach? Regardless. I mean, like dash free, like you know.
Okay, she's not moved yet. Her action is
Yeah,
expended.
I mean-
Next round she might move away. So it
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
like she is
That's
touching
what
her
I'm
aura.
I can't see because of the darkness.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
I don't know if she's in your reach. What do you
She's
have
12
that you
feet
can
away
do?
from the center of him, so she would be within his reach. But there's nothing he can do now.
Right, that's what I'm wondering. What is it you have in
Well-
mind?
You can't do the bonus action stance.
Yeah, you
'cause
have to
used
make
your
an
bonus
attack
to
action.
Dash.
Well, it's action to dash. You have to make an attack action, I think, to be able to bonus action Tunnel Guardian, right? Maybe not.
But you used your bonus action to dash, didn't you?
Action to dash. You can't bonus action dash.
That's right. Bonus action. And he's not a rogue, yeah.
Nope.
So there, he can do the tunnel fire.
Where is Tunnel Fighter in the book?
It's in.
It doesn't really matter that much actually. I have one reaction when he leaves my reach, anyways. So
Tunnel
Yeah,
Fire's
just
on the
like
first
you-
page of the Underdark thing. Underdark Arcana.
Oh, it's on Arms Arcana. Okay. I don't have that quickly at hand.
Either
If
way,
someone
he
wants to check on
tries
that.
to go away.
Oh, that's
Over.
sorry about that.
Wow.
Jesus. Every single
The
word
bonus
is a
action.
different line.
Yeah. He doesn't say I need to attack, but either
As a
way.
bonus action.
it's-
Yep, okay. As a bonus action, enter the stance. That answers the question. Okay, so you were in the stance. She will have cover from the 2-foot lip. But,
Cover
yes, you can make opportunity attacks as the reaction if she leaves your reach, which she probably will. At the end of your turn, she is going to lash out with a tail. Seeing what you're going to do, Leo. She doesn't like that. Use another legendary action. Whoops. This one. To tail attack you on her way out. Smacks Leo 1, but does not put him down.
I'm fairly healthy for now, but still below half.
Question is, what does Dibble do?
Yeah, man, if you didn't go down, I would have made it real easy what to do, but man, let's see here. Do I heal or do I try to force him out of this hole so we can deal with him? Shoot. Chances are I'll probably resist me anyway.
So you've never actually seen what I can do when I fall in battle?
Yeah,
So
I
you
have
don't
seen
know.
it.
Double
I
has
Oh,
have
you
seen
didn't
it.
see it.
I
Well,
was
you
there
didn't
when
see
it
it 'cause
happened.
I was beyond that wall of fire.
Yeah, but I know what happened. All right.
Halfling secrets.
All right, here we go. This is what we're gonna do. We are going to, damn, I'd like to whirlpool this thing. just keep it beat up or all the what you call it. But what I'm gonna do, because I'm thinking I want to get him out. What do you guys think? Should I just whirlpool? I mean, it's not gonna do enough to kill. But the damage will, you know, of course, make an issue with this.
Does your whirlpool extend to this pool of water?
It's a range of 300, and I can drop whatever. Just change what.
And I would say try to reverse the water flow to bring it out.
As you guys have, you know, the dragons traveled, so it is the same body of water. I'd be fine with doing the same spell. Yep.
All right, yeah, I'll try to force it out and up into the ceiling, and basically kind of like have it kind of jetting the water and pushing it, just kind of splashing along the side.
Geyser effect.
Exactly, kind of geyser and push it up against the ceiling.
Does it have the effect of bringing me out too?
Yeah,
It would,
should.
yeah. She wasn't dragging you in. She was going to hit you and just let you sink, Selenor, so yeah. There was no grab or drag or anything.
Yeah, so
Make that
hopefully
wisdom check, Dibble. Let's see what the dice say.
I say yes.
Dice say yes. She's geysered up with the lantern of revealing. She is quite vulnerable at the moment. With the daylight spell on Leo, she is hissing in pain and fear.
And
Revealed so bad.
start to move my up 20 feet,
Sure.
and I will kind of move over here to kind of be in Leo's little aura, but kind of on the lip here, and try to keep a little distance.
Smart place to
But
be.
yeah, all right, that's it.
All right. I knew Dibble, if it were Kanbei, it'd be one thing, you know, he'd be good, but Dibble's an MVP when it comes to problem solving. He does what he does. Kragan, what do you do?
So is the dragon now out of the?
Yeah,
She
she's
is
pressed up against
completely
the ceiling.
visible right now. No cover, no anything. She has greater invisibility cast, but she's in the aura of the Lantern of Revealing.
And the light coming off of Leo is
Yes.
no.
There's no darkness. Yep.
Need.
Now's your moment.
Moment for what? That's the question.
Fireball.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to kill
Is
you.
that what's your most damage? I'm
Animate
already
objects. That's the I win button.
Oh yeah, why not?
Come on now. You knew what the spell was.
Well,
And for what it's worth, all the bad guys who have access to 6th level magic or 5th level magic have animate objects now.
Great. Thanks for that, Craig, and we really appreciate it.
Yep.
it's fine. I
They can be
spell.
destroyed,
It's
right?
okay.
The I win button.
The objects can be destroyed, right?
Yeah, they have hit points and all that, but
So
you'd be there
that's
on
why I
your
can
pack of
just
lunch.
chop
It takes
out.
all day.
Always dispel magic.
Viable.
There's also called Shatter.
Yeah.
They have more hit points than what Shatter can solve. The tinies have 20 hit points, and all others have more. Yeah.
Oh wow!
It's the it's totally an I win button. All right,
What's the
Kragan, there's
AC,
your
18 or something?
the AC is it's They have a +4 deck save. I don't know what the con save is. It doesn't say what their con is. It's interesting.
Maybe
Doesn't
they don't have a con save.
shouldn't
don't?
spell, right? Is it?
So they're
You're-
hiding it.
And what is it that you're animating here, Kragan?
The wall that we broke.
Con is 10.
Oh, does it say all others 10? Okay.
No, it
He
says
said
con-
earlier.
its constitution is 10, its intelligence and wisdom are 3, charisma is 1.
Okay. I didn't see all that.
He said earlier when you were away that he was going to animate the wall if he ever had the opportunity.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
pieces of it.
It does say con is 10. Yep, I see it now.
There's rubble everywhere. I should have stuff to animate.
Yeah, there's plenty of rubble. All right. Using rubble for the win once more.
1 misses.
2. Miss. 3. Hit. Hit. Miss. Hit. Hit. Miss. Miss. So one more. Miss. Alright. But to get reactions, that's the big thing.
And concentration checks for that spell.
That's true. What were they? 4 hits?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. She keeps the spell. Black dragons are quite good at con saves and deck saves, as you found out, and wisdom saves, as you found out. She's not good at strength saves, you found out.
How should I move? Like 16, yeah, so.
For what it's
14?
worth, she was smart enough to know Kragan was target number 1. Selenor was target number 2. And she thought she had you, Kragan, but Dibble managed that, now Dibble's target number 1. She's glaring at you, Dibble, but roaring in pain as these little pieces of dirt and rubble smash into her.
Take that.
I say for what it's worth, I did try to get him to leave.
I'm done. And Sunbeam's gone now.
That's a roar for having been pummeled by animated objects.
It's like I'm an adult dragon. Shadow dragon, how can I go out this way and get beat up by rubble?
Yeah, no. She's more pissed off than hurt at this point. Sunbeam's gone. How long's that last? Is it the same? A minute?
10
minute.
minutes. 1 minute?
1 minute.
Oh, okay.
So I will add that. You got 10 rounds of animated objects. Right there. 10. Which is now 9. Selenor. A death save. Of course you got your thing that you do. You regain, wow, 54, I guess, hit points?
Yep.
No, it's round down. In D&D, right? Always round down?
Yep.
All hostile creatures within 10 feet take 14 radiant and blinded. Damn, alright. No save or nothing.
Nope.
It's like, fuck you.
Yes. Yes, it is.
If I'm going down, you're going down with me. And I'm gonna come up.
So I spring back to my feet. I'm no longer prone.
You are in the water, though. So on your
That's
feet, but
fine.
treading water.
I will
Of course, you blinded the dragon, so that's good news.
make my way out of the water. Half my movement.
Yes.
No. 14 feet to there. And then
I hate to be the devil's advocate here, but does he have to roll against my thing pushing him, pushing?
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, strength check.
He wants to splash out of it though, and the way I'm seeing it is a geyser that splashes up, smashes it against the ceiling, and then sprays outward. So
Okay.
I would say Selenar has to roll to go in the direction he wants. Otherwise, he has to go in a random, which would be northeast. Yep.
So
that is not
northeast.
successful.
That's
So
fine.
Northeast. Yep.
I will
so
go
you wind
northeast.
up over here instead. That's all.
Then I will. Oh
Okay.
crap. Okay, sorry about that.
Random direction.
No, I accidentally grabbed all the animated objects. So I'll get
Oh.
to the edge, and then I will
There's your
go
5 feet.
the rest of
There's
my
your trip
movement. That will be 11 more feet. I can get 11 more feet away from her. So I'll go to the wall.
She will use a reaction to try and claw you, even being blinded.
Cool. That's cool.
Pissed off, she's raging
Yeah, yeah.
now. Dragon Fury. That will hit. Minimal damage. A good roll,
Yep.
good roll, but
Yep.
glancing hit.
Okay. Boom.
Nice. 10-foot radius will pretty much get the whole well. Dex save for fire and radiant, or half otherwise. And now is your moment. She does make the save, but she's got no resistances, fortunately. No, well, for her, unfortunately. Good timing to unload. 31 damage. A good hit.
Nice. So she's caught between water and fire.
Yes.
And that will be me.
And that's her. She scans around. She's blinded. She's taking hits. She's in pain. And you, in the midst of that, she roars a word of magic and casts Misty Step.
Counter spell.
Yes.
Nice. Alright. She can't Misty Step.
How many dang spells can she cast?
Dragon.
4? Actually,
Well, she
5.
can't cast one now.
She has
Use the
5
spell.
spell slots. Yep. In this case, she can. She has, well, you've seen Greater Invisibility, which is still on, by the way.
Yeah.
Actually, let's do that con save on the one you just did. She keeps it. Misty Step, which has been used, and Mirror Image, which has been used, and is still on. Just nobody has. She probably should have rolled that on the
She
last
got
hit
one
from
left.
Krundak. She's still got one left. I missed it, so that's on me. She's got a couple of tricks still up her sleeve. But, yep, she is in a bad way. She's blinded. So, Dispel Magic, I think, says something about being able to see something. I would think she need to see to be able to dispel, like Kragan's animate objects.
She'd need to be able to see the Misty Step too, right?
That is true. What she's going to do, and I'm going to do just a minor take back here, is... Oh, she can't. She sure can't. She's going to tail swipe. Selenar, as you did the thing, you were a pretty apparent target for her to tail swipe you as you leapt away with her legendary action. But she's got those back now. So here's the tail swipe. It's blinded, so disadvantage. Miss.
Damn, I'm glad that missed.
She tried. You see a tail swipe as she noses up through the geyser and then noses down and swims due south. Back into the well.
Got over the strength check.
She rolled a 19 strength check.
Ah! Yes. Stop.
That's alright though.
right there.
She's still got a ways to go because it can be as deep as like 100 feet. So
She can't get away.
she's gonna have trouble trying to get out of it.
Leo, I hate to do it, but she had cover from the 2-foot lip. Well, no, she was up.
But
She's a huge creature.
Yeah, I had to push up against the ceiling.
That's true. true.
Come on, that hits.
It's a hit. I'm just looking at what else she's got.
Well, he has advantage too because she's blinded.
There's a bonus action, a Misty Step. She hasn't actually taken an action yet. Okay, that was the thing. No, he hit. I'm cool with that. I'm just seeing what else she's got here. Because she is also invisible. But it
not
doesn't matter
really.
because of the lantern. So I'll do the damage. Is 18. Got that. Okay. And her speed is
So-
0.
Did she
So-
provoke from the objects as well?
Yeah, because she swam away instead of Misty stepping.
What does it take for her to provoke from you, Leo? Does that provoke from all the objects too? I guess it does. Suppose you're
Yeah.
right. Yes.
So
And
would
she
that also
realizes-
provoke me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go ahead, Crumdack, and then we'll do the 10
Hopefully
Rebel
one of you guys
items.
can take out this stupid invisibility spell.
Oh, let's do the con on Leo's hit. She passed. And Crumdack hit her a good one. Full damage because she's not in the dark. She hates not being in the dark. You guys got her. As her action, she is going to do this. Of course. Kragan, go ahead and do your 10 attacks. They may kill her, but I don't think so. Hit for 7. Miss.
Yeah, advantage because she's blinded.
Okay. Hit. Critical. Miss. Another critical, so we got 2d4 so far at the end. A hit. 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 Another critical, that's 3d4 at the end. Hit.
That's 10, right?
And that's 10. So
Can I do
3d4
divine
more.
smite on my
And Leo
attack?
wants to do yeah, go ahead with this Divine Smite. 2 Radiant.
Oh.
5 more critical. She cranes the neck up and out and unleashes with a necrotic blast for Crumdack, Leo, and Dibble. DC
God.
18 Dex for 61, 30, 15. In case you have resistance to necrotic, I don't think any of you do.
Jesus.
Holy
9 con
shit.
saves.
That would kill
I'm not. Fascinating.
That would kill Kragan outright.
Yeah.
Yes! Oh my god! I'm fucking fast at deck save.
You
Well,
did?
you
Oh my
respect.
gosh.
Leo, respect. He's much faster now. Have you not noticed?
Unfortunately,
alive.
Devil did not manage to get out the way of that, unless I got advantage or something.
He got plus
you
4.
get Zara?
You get the aura.
Plus 4 from Leo.
That's not gonna help.
No.
I need advantage to get out of the way of
Are
it.
you
Dibble
melted
took that one
into goo?
square in the face. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't take you down though, does it, Dibble?
No,
No, you're good. You're good.
no, this is the first time I get hit, but
Yeah,
I
it's
get
the
hit
first time
hard
this
time. Oh my god.
Dibble's doing just fine.
until now.
We're like dying, exploding here, and you're like, oh, I just got hit.
Unfortunately, that means I'm going to have to make a save to see if I keep this control water going.
That's the important thing to see if she swims away, because that's what she wants to
You
do.
It's
can't
okay,
make
she
the
got
save, can you?
Zero.
Oh, she's
'Cause
actually
it's how
her
much-
speed 0.
what's
so
the
it doesn't matter.
DC?
She got no speed. She can't move.
It's true. Yep, her speed 0.
And you need to do 9 con saves.
Here you go. You took the full damage there, Dibble, right? 61.
Yeah.
Concentration DC 30. I made a cool macro. That's public, by the way. Concentration
Okay.
checker is what I called it.
DC 30 save,
Oh,
huh?
sorry, I didn't have that visible to everybody. I do now.
If you roll a 20, you automatically make it. Right?
No, that's on attacks.
Oh.
You gotta have a
Save,
plus
then
10 con save, yeah.
got
So
that.
he loses,
can't
guys.
make it.
Go ahead and make your con save, Dibble. Let's just see. He got a plus 4. No,
Not even close.
no. Dibble takes 61 necrotic. His flesh is rotted. He's gonna have a nasty scar to show off to Lorelei. He survives it, but does lose the spell.
Does she keep her invisibility?
How many
We do
times
have
was she hit
lantern,
there?
and she can-
9.
9? Okay. 1. Come on, roll 20. Don't stop at 1. 2. Well, I'm waiting for roll 20 now.
You can do a 8d20 and see. If
Well,
she
she's got a good bonus. Okay, pass. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope, she passed all of them. Like I said, she's got a +5 to saves. She has to roll a 5 or lower, or a 4 or lower, and she did not.
That's crazy.
Well, she's supposed to be good at what she does, but you guys got her cornered here. She thought she'd
Finally.
spout up and take care of Selenor, and like all monsters are not used to these light spell warlocks. I tried to roleplay him. So, take that for what you will. Oh, Crumdack, you're hit. On 11 or higher, you hit a mirror image. How much was your damage? It doesn't matter. I already forgot it. It's too far back. Nope, it's right there. 10 damage. I will do a
Please
very
no more
minor
bugs.
take back. And our last mirror image has died. Okay. Butter speed is 0. Okay. Okay.
And she's still blinded.
She is blinded. How long is the blinded last?
Until the end of my turn.
Okay. She does that. For what it's
Yeah, I
worth.
thought so.
She's looking to just survive now. She's panicked. You hear roars of fury and fear as well as this.
This one is a save for the first time, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the save?
It's a saving throw for that spell.
For the first time for the
She
bugs.
moved it.
It is. Swarming
Yes.
insects. I will put the math out
I
there.
meant to drop.
Fine. There you guys go. The damage type
All right.
is... Sorry, I didn't put the damage type. It is piercing.
I think I'm affected by it.
Yes, that's everybody.
Oh shit.
Not
It's
Dibble.
everybody?
Not
Except
Dibble.
Craig and Dibble.
Kragen's in it, I think. She centered it
And
basically.
5
Nope.
hit points.
45 feet away, so she can't get both of us.
Kragen's good. She centered it on herself. Not Kragen,
Thank
not
you.
Dibble.
Thank you, Leo.
Yo,
You got me that save. Not that it would have done much damage anyway, but
Still, a little extra helps.
Now to provoke that, she would be just at the surface, trying to give her everything she can get here. Put this to back. And then I'm going to put this to back. There we go. So through the bugs, which is light obscurement, through the darkness, which doesn't matter because Selenor's daylight on Leo has mattered. You can see just a few scales, like I was saying, where the light disappears at the 5-foot mark. You can just see scales as she was trying to escape, and Leo stopped her with his power. Sentinel. So she's got total cover from
Gauntlet
attacks,
stops
but that's where she lay.
magical gauntlet of Storm.
She
Yeah,
has
So
double
she's-
cover.
Three
So
quarters
she's-
cover, plus 5 AC.
so she's just inside the. Well,
Yes.
well, she's blind, so I'm not gonna bother attacking recklessly. I'm gonna. Hey, I can move forward now. I'm gonna step up to the edge of the well, so I have clear shot.
Splash about playfully.
And what would it take to force something to drink a potion?
You want to force her to drink a potion?
Maybe.
She's gonna head down. I would say like 15 feet down, and you're seeing like her shoulder
Okay.
shoulder blades, kidney area. That might be tricky. I could see you making, being a barbarian, grabbing her and hoisting her head out of the water if you really want it.
Well, I'll wait until our head's easier to get to then. Because I have a potion that would be helpful, but I have a feeling we're far enough through this that it might not matter. So, well, I'm going to swing a couple good times.
Swipe and a miss. Splashes at the water. And another splash at the water.
She's blinded, so I should have advantage, right?
Yes.
Yes, 19 plus 4 is 23. Does hit. Alright.
And
Krumdak buries the axe down once. No report. Again. Gurgling up through the water.
I'm assuming she's far enough in, I wouldn't be able to just push her out the far side, though.
Push her out the far side of what?
Like, if I shoved, she'd just hit the side of the well, not go out.
I'm trying to push her out the well.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no, you'd want to pull her out of the well. No, pushing wouldn't help. No.
Okay. Then
She's
I am
looking to
done.
get away. She wants to get away. Okay. You ended your turn in the insects. 11 piercing damage, Krumdak. That's raw. Leo.
Alright, I jump in. Same as Gramdick. And swing wildly. 1, 2, 3. I do have advantage, right?
You do have advantage, but she does have cover. So 24 is what you need.
I did
23 is
jump
what you need.
in
So
to the
that
fall.
hits.
Oh wait, so 3 limits.
8.
And
3 is a hit. And the butt end, also a hit.
I'll do full blast with the rest of my spells. 1, 2, 3.
Alright.
And normal spells, at least.
Yep.
Second or third.
Leo leaps in,
Like,
blade
die.
first.
Oh, beast.
The light of his weapon flashing wildly. Hate to steal your thunder, Dibble. But Leo rides the dragon down, leading his weapon in. Light, flashes of light erupting, and then he surfaces again. And the dragon's not with him. He felt it go limp in the water. With a final baleful roar, she has died.
Yes.
Oh. I was about to turn Selenor into a giant ape.
Okay, so you can all thank me now
What?
Does
For your
anyone
constant
taking
have
one for the
callback?
team. No,
If they
for
don't
taking
die,
one for the
probably
team and dying almost, and then blinding her so that all of your attacks hit.
Yeah, that was nice.
Definitely helped.
Yeah, it's
Definitely
also your
Yes.
daylight, so.
I knew
Yeah,
you
that's
guys
the
had
main thing,
this
I think.
between all the things you had, blind and geyser. Well, I knew with Dibble here you guys would be fine. But the blind was a big component there, and of course Kragan and animate objects. And by the way, all the bad guys who have that level now have animate objects. It's the I win button. It's fuck everybody,
Little
I
bugs
win.
stay-
I'm just gonna
Ridiculous.
fireball them. It's okay.
Nah, they don't care about fireball now. They're gonna animate objects and target Kragan from here on
Yeah,
out.
but I'm gonna fireball the the objects. It's fine.
Oh, they'll survive it. They'll use medium objects and be able to survive it.
Oh, God damn it.
I was trying to counterspell it.
Yeah, that's all. That's all stuff. Yeah,
These
unfortunately.
bugs stay after the
Nope.
dragon dies.
Nope. The darkness
really?
dissolves and the insects.
Yes, I don't die.
Nope. And the insects
You wouldn't anyway at this
dissolve to
point.
nothingness.
Yeah, I mean like drop like always. So
It was a magical effect. The
Fine.
bugs they dissolve kind of into nothingness as If you've seen the movie Mummy, going way back to the 90s,
Oh,
so
okay.
the bugs kind of flying around wildly, and then over the course of like 6 to 10 seconds, slowly the scarabs kind of dissolve into a blackness, a shadow, and the shadow begins to release. Whatever this place's hold was with the Shadowfell has ended with the death of Nervarim.
Yes. Go meet with your son.
We should rebuild this mansion and make
Where'd
it
Leah
our
go?
headquarters.
Well,
Oh god.
I'm gonna want a souvenir, so I want like a fang or something.
You guys have plenty of souvenirs. Her body is fairly bony. The leathery parts between her wings were made of shadow, so there's not much there to be had. Very desiccated and undead. But she's got bony horns and spines, teeth, of course. Her tongue was ghostly in effect. But you can take what you want from her as trophies.
The head.
Well, the head's quite large, but just like the
Yeah.
dragon turtle,
Yeah.
that may
I
be
think
a
I'll
little
take a
Chop it
unmanageable.
off.
I'll take a
Worth
two.
a shot.
I'll take 2 teeth. One for me, one for Lorelai.
Nice. There you go.
Can just claim the mansion.
Ooh, I think I'll have it turned. Well, no, I'll take 3 teeth. 2 of souvenirs, one I
How
can
about we
turn to a
spend the whole
dagger.
place for treasure?
Dragon
yeah.
Bone Dagger is
Well,
quite effective.
Everything around here.
Shadow Dragon Scales would make a fine suit of Dragon Scale armor. Someone proficient in Dragon Scale construction. As far as claiming the keep for yourself, it's mostly dilapidated ruins. If someone's interested in investing the money it takes to build a castle, that's a possibility if that's what you want to do here, if that's what your goals are in life.
Isn't that like 100k?
It's not
yeah.
cheap.
Yeah, it would take some time. I think I got like the most money currently, and I'm nowhere near that.
Yeah.
I'm like close. I'm like right at the edge of three grand. So
Leah and Reed kind of bowed out very early on, so I only included the 5 of you for 2,300 XP.
Yay. Congrats.
thank you.
I feel bad for them, but they kind of dropped out pretty quick. And Reed would have washed away quite quickly in the stream, but found a back way out on his own. There is a back entrance. Now the question is, do you guys go underwater spelunking looking for the horde?
Oh, control water.
Oh, that's right.
Do that
Never
again.
mind. Never mind.
So we've got Moses and we've got Jesus. What more do we
Between Moses and Jesus, yeah, I'd say okay. Go ahead and move through the chasm freely. You guys will see what was in store for you if she had managed to get away. You guys trapped her at the well there. She was foolish, thinking she could take the casters from behind. That was her goal, and that was her downfall, being the arrogant dragon she is. She wanted to play it safe and engage you guys in the water, her home turf, where you would have taken a lot of falling damage from the waterfalls and struggled against the waves and the currents. That was her true goal. Didn't work out that way. I guess beat her at her own game.
Alright, you don't realize Dibble controls the water.
That's right. So the water splits. It does eventually meet up again in several places. Reed found the way out,
I got it.
and yeah, Leo found the horde.
You have to wait for Dibble anyway.
Well, yeah.
Technically.
Dibble would have found it first. Leo, with his 5 hit points, would not have been the first one there.
Yeah.
That way.
I'm just like I found it on the map. I mean,
I can't get there. Wherever you are.
it's here.
Take your time.
If you can see.
Look around.
The arrow.
You'll find it. There was a dry spot
Ah, here we go.
And you'd be able to see, as you can see to the north there, Kragan and Leo, more waterfalls. All of the waterfalls and all of the wells were connected. And that was her trick. You guys had all the tools necessary to keep her from... the counterspell on Misty Step was also a big one. She was going to use that to dip straight back down and get into her network of catacombs. All telling
It would have been
moments.
kind of fucked if she would go back down.
I know, right?
Well, you guys would have had to fight through all the water. But you had Dibble, like I was saying. I knew if Dibble was here, you guys wouldn't have too much trouble with control water.
Control water, polymorph. That's what
you
I
had
was
a lot of
thinking
tools. Yeah, high level
That's what I was
cleric handles the situation. So, like I was saying, the module told me that Nervarim's horde was out of the reach of the adventurers, and that they shouldn't even fight here. But I knew you guys would handle it. I had more faith in you than the module did. So, forget about faction points. You guys can each roll on random loot one time, and you get what you get.
Awesome. So how do I roll it?
It's on Valavo Sundries. Just roll one time. Everybody gets what they get.
Valavo Sundry.
Yep, gives you one magic item, and I will also roll on money. Wow. Leo and Crumdack got a +1 weapon. Oh, I do have a random weapon type macro. I know I did. Damn it. I know I did for earlier. That's
Where's
in the
Valavo
macros.
Sundries?
It's under
Awesome.
tables. The last list. There.
Oh, under handouts?
No. Top right, you've got your, you got your chat, and then journal, and then decks and tables is the last one. As far as tabs go,
Okay, yeah.
before you get to
abilities.
options.
This one can be a glaive, right?
Alright, concentration, device, mic, healing, I want to play. I don't see something that says Valavos.
Did you find tables and decks and tables?
No.
It's up there. It's one of the columns that you can pick between chat, journal, and options.
It's left to the settings. You can see that. There's the 3 lines.
Alright, there's chat, there's journal, there's jukebox, there is the decks. Oh, under decks.
Decks.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so Valavo
Valvo
Sundries.
Sundries. Pick one time.
Alright, here we go.
There's the one I'm looking for.
A duplicate.
And then Crumdack and Leo roll, and that's public macros, random weapon type. I did build it in. I knew I had.
No! How will I ever get a glaive?
Crumdack got a magic warhammer +1.
Where is it?
It's public macros.
There's what I was looking for. 31.
What's it called?
Uh,
Random weapon type?
random weapon type. Yes. That's the one.
Did it work?
No. Try it again. There it goes. You got a 36. You got a longbow. +1 longbow.
Okay.
That's perfect. You can shoot it at me with my gloves of missile snaring.
That's the loot that you guys find. Record that on your sheets. No control over what a dragon has in its hoard. But I will, oops, generate you some cash as well.
Requires attunement, which
Then
means
suppose
I,
I
need to
can
get rid
swap
of some.
that, right?
Can you what?
Swap that for a glaive.
Swap? No. But yeah, this is what you find in the dragon's hoard.
Yeah.
Can't negotiate with a dead dragon. Okay.
Who
Oh,
does
crap.
use a longbow here?
Are we allowed to trade them
Leah?
on the party?
Leah?
Yeah, I guess. Leah has one. Does she has a magic weapon?
She does not have a magic longbow. So
All
that's
right.
kind of one of those things where I was just letting everybody kind of roll random. If you want to donate, that's fine. I don't mind. It's the negotiation
Yeah,
that she
I-
hated.
I mean, she kind
Yeah,
of.
I don't mind. I
At the
just
very beginning.
we
where
don't
she
need.
ran scared.
She was here for the first round. And she
I
did
mean,
help
I
you
have
guys
no
clear
use
the
for
way
a
on the way in.
longbow. She can totally have the longbow.
Yeah, Selenor
Look
wants
what I
the
got. A longbow.
rod.
And yeah, I know that Kragan got a thing that Selenor could totally use.
Yeah.
But Selenor's, yep, it doesn't matter between random and faction. If you want to donate, that is fine.
Yes, I will.
Oh, I can't use the DOS loot, so you can put that in unless you want it. Plan on going Bard, Kragan.
Oh, too old for that.
How about you, Crumdack? You plan on taking any Bard levels?
Nope.
Alright,
Have it
I'll
in
donate
the-
that to the armory then.
Okay.
The DOS loot.
Brand is bad, right?
He is.
Yes. Okay, so I will add a DOS loot to the armory.
Ooh, that's nice.
I don't have a picture for it, or really even a description. Let's see if I can copy it. I don't think I can. No, I sure can't. Oh well. There's the DOS loot in there. Anybody who wants to look at it can. It's now a thing. So Kragan goes away with nothing magic. Crumdack's
Looks
got a
that way.
magic warhammer +1. Selenor's got a packed rod. Dib's got gloves of missile snaring. Leo goes home with nothing. And help me remember, Leah's got a magic longbow.
Yes.
She'll
Good
be
news,
happy.
bad news. That was the bad news. The good news is you guys walk away with 31,190 gold.
What the
What?
heck?
I told you it was a dragon horde. There was every chance somebody could die on this one.
Jesus.
And nearly
No.
happened. 31, you say?
It
Is
nearly
that
happened.
each or total?
That's each. There
31.
was 155 total. Look at the horde here.
What? That's
I
it?
was saying she was.
Each?
Nervarim has been here a long time. Black dragons make nests in ancient ruins that have long been ignored. If you read in the roleplay thread,
No.
she looted the
What
tax
the fuck?
wagons.
I just went back to the old campaign to look how much Arnold had, and he had like 12,000. So Kragan is no richer than Arnold ever was.
So,
Oh,
does anyone know where in the...
Can we just buy all the cultists and have them fuck off?
How about we just hire mercenaries from up and down the Sword Coast to kill them?
Yeah.
This is also a way.
They aren't interested in money.
No, they're interested in our death.
Dude, that is ridiculous sums of gold.
And
I
still
agree.
have more-
But I rolled random, and that's what I came up with.
Wow.
And it's only split the 5 ways.
Jesus, Rand is gonna be so salty.
Well, he
good
only
you
shut
saw.
up for 15 minutes.
Even though she getting the bow, she's gonna be salty.
Oh, she's gonna be pissed. Yeah. I'll hear about it
So,
tomorrow. Don't worry.
You with all this money.
I have no
Would this be
idea.
considered a noble estate with manor?
We could totally rebuild this thing now.
If you guys get together and have a common cause here, this would be a waypoint between Amphail and Red Larch. If enough of you want to, like invest money, I've got rules on that. It's out on the main screen to get together and make something of it. Like I was saying,
A
I
noble...
fed enough information to you guys at the beginning. Runedreth Manor has been here since before Amphail or Red Larch, and the Dark Lady has been here long
Yeah,
before
she was
any of it.
forever.
She's been here forever.
Yeah, a noble estate with manor is 25,000 gold. But it takes 125 or 150 days to build.
Well, you've already got to start, so probably wouldn't take too long to reinforce, rebuild. It's like
Yeah,
Pillars of
I know.
Eternity,
And
where
any-
you're.
Any
Taking a
one of
ruins
us
and-
has the money to do it.
Yep.
Yeah,
So if we
I'm willing to
take
chip
in-
in $5,000 if you guys are.
sure thing.
Flip a thumb.
From
Here's
heck.
$5,000.
Drop 5 grand.
Yeah, they turned it to real estate.
Ah.
Turn to the landlords. We're like, oh, kill a dragon. Landlord. Hey, yeah, and we should like hang the head of the black dragon on the front.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
What's
And rename
the-
it.
Get the head and the whole body.
Nah,
What's
that's just too evil. It's just the head.
we should
Nah,
probably
the whole
bank
body
some of that
is
money
cool,
just
like
to
a pet.
get some interest out of it.
Oh, wait, hold on. I may have told you guys wrong.
Yeah, I hope so, because we're talking ridiculous.
No,
Okay, yeah, no, I did a random generator, and it included magic items. And I had already had you generate those. Had Staff of the Adder, Irune Stone, Brazier of Commanding Fire Elementals, Daern's Instant Fortress, Ring of Free Action, Dimensional Shackles, Bracers of Defense. Yeah, never. Sorry. Let me redivide this one more time. It's quite good, but not 31,000 good.
Yeah.
We're okay with that, believe it or not.
4,600 gold. Be a little bit more reasonable.
Okay.
So
No.
instead of 31,190 plus 4,600, this will be a bit more. Sorry, I biffed that one. I hate when I do that. Yeah,
that's a pretty big change.
But yeah, well, you can definitely do what some of your character goals were, so that's something.
Yeah. I think Crumdack can find a building to build this
Exactly,
brewery
yeah.
now.
But it's not like, hey, I've conquered Faerun now. Thanks for playing, I win. Be disappointed if you want, but I think you guys still came out pretty good on that one.
I don't think any of us are disappointed.
No.
I made a
I
mistake.
had some
Well, like I
ideas,
said,
especially when you start talking about redoing this cast. So I'm like, huh. But that's all right.
it's one of those things where, you know, the module didn't explain well enough, and so I was winging it. And there was every chance somebody could have died on that one. Reed should have died, but Nervarine was more occupied with the rest of you, and he made an escape. I'm sure he wouldn't have cared anyway.
I almost did die.
Some people almost did. I thought there would be casualties on that one, picking a fight with her. But she got arrogant and came up through the well when she should have drawn you guys through her waves. Of course, Dibble would have handled that anyway.
Crumdack still has more hit points than Kragan ever did, so.
Yep.
Ground.
Anyway, you guys came out on top on that one. Returned to town victorious, not only with reports of your success as far as information, but as well as conquering the Dark Lady of Runedreth Manor. Echoes of your
Oh.
success go far and wide.
Is the shield in the armory as well now?
I think everybody agreed, since Lucia never showed up and wasn't able to partake, and it was her backstory, that we were just going to give that to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah. I mean, we already have 1+1 shield, so.
Yeah, there's one in there already.
Should
I carry it
we,
around, not that I ever
uh,
used it.
I don't know, should we do some ceremonial stuff for the former paladin dudes that got zombified?
Yeah, we should totally burn their bodies to send them back to the Undying Light.
Yeah.
something. Oh, what about those prisoners that we kind of ignored?
We should totally burn their bodies.
Actually,
that's
I have an idea, which means I'm gonna have to drop some cash, some serious cash, but we got quite a bit. Dibble actually with this newfound money. Okay, Ashley, I will have to get lots of herbs, oil, incense worth at least 1,000 gold, and ask Timora to guide my hand and whatever, blah blah blah, and I will cast Hallow on this ground. So, let's see here, touch a point and infuse an area around it with holy power. An area can have a radius of, well, it's only 60-foot radius, but it lasts until dispelled, so it stays forever.
It's the concept.
Yeah, the concept of it. And just because of the fact that it was a shadow dragon and all that stuff, what I will do is, the effect I will have is I will actually, in honor of Selenor for what he did, I actually will have it, that area emitting daylight. So bright light fills the area. Magical darkness created by spells of lower level than the spell slot used to cast a spell cannot extinguish the light. So it'll have permanent daylight in that area.
Nice.
60 feet.
That's important to a place that has a connection to the Shadowfell.
Yep.
Yes.
Norvarine was going back and forth between here and the Shadowfell through the connection she had created. So it's 1,000 gold from Dibble. But
Yeah.
that's
I'm
impactful.
gonna, excuse me, 500 gold from me too, because I'm a fellow follower of Timora. I will contribute to that.
Okay, cool. Much appreciated. My coffers, thank you.
You guys can't afford it. Alright. The area is now hallowed. Within a short time, the mist no longer springs up. The place is now just a dry, barren ruin. But pretty soon the birds return, and birdsong is everywhere along the crenellations, the crumbling crenellations. The caverns now simply drip, and the water is not nearly so brackish and blackened as it once was.
I got my 3 dragon teeth.
Yep.
How much will it cost to have one turn into a dagger? Or a short sword or something? Actually, I have it turned to a short sword, if I can.
It'll just be the cost of the item. It's more for the cool flair of it.
Okay.
The Tanther Smithy will do it for free, because they've long heard of the Rundreth Manor and the Dark Lady. And as rumors of your success echoes through the valley, they would be proud to have their smithy's name attached to your success. So it's got no
Okay.
magical components, but you now have a dragon tooth, scimitar, or short sword, or dagger, or whatever you want there.
Okay.
We
And
can
then
do that?
2. And then 2.
Gladly do it. An honor to work with dragon tooth material.
And then 2 dragon teeth pendants. And I want them to kind of like match, like how like they would match together.
Yep,
So like one for for him and Lorelei.
of course.
Can we skin the dragon?
Yes, I was saying before, you can try and make some dragon scale armor out of what's left of her. A lot of the dragon scales have desiccated and become shadowy, translucent. But what's left of her would make one set of dragon scale armor. I don't know if that's really any good for anybody. I think it's medium and not the best medium.
Dragon scale?
If
It's-
nobody wants it, I
It's
know.
It's
only
not quite
kinda
as good as the breastplate I have.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's only kind of good if you've got medium armor. It gives you a resistance to necrotic.
So it's
No.
dragon scale. It's like it's medium armor, and it's
Yep.
made of dragon scale. So it'd be
It's
scale
scale.
mail.
It's just scale mail, yes.
Man, I wish
But
Galdan had
It does have
man,
+1 AC.
because he could wear that because it's not metallic.
And it gives you advantage on Frightful Presence and resistance to necrotic damage.
Nice.
It also lets you sense the nearest dragon within 30 miles.
Okay, come back. That's got you all over it, man. Now, that's cool looking too.
Yeah, sure. Crumb Deck will go ahead and have it made.
Resistance to necrotic.
Okay. It does require attunement, and like I said, here's the wording on it.
Nice.
Have advantage on saving throws.
Hey Ben, I'm sorry. How much did they say? How much you say to get dragon scale? Dragon fang daggers made?
Free. Well, the cost of the dagger itself. Just like what, 2 gold? 5 gold?
Yeah. Alright,
Tentra
cool.
Smithy is happy to help you guys out and work with dragon material.
I want to buy 2 of those.
Can I get some leather of that thing? So, I don't know, those
Not leather.
arms are tired.
Leather
I
scale.
can't wear it. No leather. That's disappointing.
Yeah. She was covered in dragon scales. It wasn't her hide that was thick.
Never mind then.
Alright. Hey. I think that's all I'm good for. I'm good.
Yeah, I've been trying not to doze off for a while.
Yeah, I know that one went pretty long. I was trying to warn Trouble that this is going to go for a while. And she said, well, I'm partying. And then she hit the wall. That's okay. You guys beat the dragon. You did well. She's going to be pissed. She missed out on the money.
Well,
I'll
to
have
be
to deal
fair,
with that.
She'd been a
Crumb
bit more
Deck,
pissed if it was the
Wolfers.
31,000.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think she'll do not mention the 30 some odd thousand.
That was my mistake. Never happened. All right, guys. Thanks for playing.
Adios.
Alright.